Literally nobody does their job, Peters. It's so exhausting. Okay, nobody collects evidence. Officer gets shot. Nobody went and got his casings. I went and got the casings. 20 minutes later, guess what? The guy went to jail for that too, because we went and got the casings. Everybody just drives call to call.
You know what?
They don't do their job.
Hot
No
take.
paperwork.
Hot
And
take.
then as soon as there's a complaint,
Ventura is necessary because he's a villain for Tyler Peters.
Crazy. I know Tylenol's crazy.
Who are we
They're
going?
telling me that they were
What
shot
character
at.
are
I'm
we
gonna go
going
look
to
for
dislike
casings.
if Ventura's
Why did
gone?
nobody else think to do that? Guess what I found? Casings. So case is already closed. You know? Just stupid. I feel like I'm constantly defending my officers.
Could you do me a favor? Could you find us a channel? Continuing westbound Dorset, Bridge West Eclipse.
So you think do you think that Sawyer and Tylenol okay? Look at the situation objectively. Were they going and disrupting the peace?
Available, Sarge.
During this situation,
No.
I don't know.
I'm just saying Tylenol and Sawyer together. Do you think it's like a bad thing?
I think so. I think people by themselves can be a lot. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's as long as it's not every day. In spurts is fine.
Soft cotton.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you got to think Alana was in the car too, and Stevie.
We shouldn't be rolling 48 pistols.
No, I did ask Stevie, what did you see? And she said, honestly, I wasn't paying attention. So I got nothing out of Stevie, which kind of pissed me off, because if she was on the radio saying they did this, this, and this, then everybody would have been like, hell yeah, we're doing this, right? Because Alana was like, well, I was asking you if we could open fire.
I felt like Kyle, I don't think Maxwell's Kyle.
Shooting you, you shoot them back. Don't ask me shit. Just shoot them. So that's where she was at. I didn't really get a statement from Sawyer, but Tylenol, no, he's, your dad, he's all over the place. So at the end of the day, there were casings on Mirror Park Boulevard. I do believe possibly an officer and possibly the SUV both opened fire at least one or two times. So I don't know. The point is that Ventura and other officers, basically everybody there, didn't believe anything that Sawyer and them were saying, and were talking to the gangbangers like they were their best friends. That was my concern yesterday.
Yeah, that is.
And then come to find out, that is the SUV that we caught 20 minutes later with the gun that shot Gus, who Sawyer was screaming was the one that shot Gus. Like, nobody was actually listening to what they were saying. I know they're crazy, but, didn't do wrong here, I'm sure they poke people and instigate things, but I don't know. I wasn't there. Gus didn't come to me and say, this is Sawyer and Tylenol's fault that I was shot. I feel like if it was, he would have said that, right?
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's hard because I wasn't there, but
yeah,
there is a problem. Okay, so here's the common denominator, right? Ventura, I don't know what it is. I think Ventura is, I don't know if it's empathy or sympathetic, or he is very, very, very kind of like I think he wants. You know what I think it is? I think Ventura's got such a big heart, and he just wants to see criminals succeed, so he tries to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think he sees the police force as a system that's keeping the criminals down, and he wants to give everyone. It's nothing but kindness and love in his heart, and he doesn't have the capacity to see the bad in people. So yeah, I mean, but it is a common, God bless his heart, bless his heart.
I think, I don't know. I think some people are a little too friendly with people on the streets. I'm not saying him specifically, but I've noticed that with some of our officers as well, and that it is a problem. You can be respectful and treat people.
You wonder how Wrangler would have handled Ventura? It wouldn't matter.
Right.
It wouldn't matter.
Like if you saw how hard
because
shootouts. Like
commands are
Hades,
split.
SOB, Cypress.
Where in the
I mean,
past
they are
it was
balls to the
uniform.
wall, putting charges all fucking over them. I would love to see that they do the same with the Saints. That's all I'm saying. Just keep it across the fucking board, baby.
That's the thing, is consistency. I don't know what it is. I mean, on the real though, I think Ventura's got a soft spot for certain gangs. Obviously, Saints, Hydra. I think like a no-name gang, he won't give two fucks about. But whatever. What are you gonna do? I mean, it's kind of like it is what it is at this point. We already know like he's gonna do the things he's gonna do. I think. Yeah. That being said, all we could do is just kind of understand that, and if we're involved in situations like, hey, we could do those things to counter it. But it's like, listen, you could always trust Ventura to be Ventura, and that's it.